Nigma, right? It's the last, like, slippery, scary mid. Panda, locking in kinetic fence. Isn't that interesting? Keep up with Panda, it probably breathes, but the electromagnetic repulsion is coming back up. I'm gonna knock him away. Ooh, meanwhile, bottom, bit of aggression there onto that Dark Willow we were talking about, and she actually goes down. Miracle and GH manning up onto Illich. Illich plays forward onto GH, and GH is gone, so early aggression all comes out at the same time.
Yeah, it's better.
Holy. Yeah, nice little rotation from GH, but wrong place, wrong time. Goes to Belay, immediately hit him with the razors, and GH on very low HP. Goes to Belay, gonna just farm out a little bit there, I think. Still taking so much damage from this bat. This bat does so much damage in lane. Look at this kinetic fence play, hold up. Looks like they put the fence between the Doom and Costa Belay, and Costa Belay is actually just able to man up and burst Noob. Panda and Costa Belay going to lose their life for it, but to take a kill on the core when it's 3v2, nice little play from Infinity there. Handsome too. Okay. I love the little agree. Yes. Okay, playing forward onto Miracle here. Miracle got the safety of his tower, should be okay. Illich and the Willow just gonna back up. Omar caught out of position again, and with the kinetic fence, he's sort of got nowhere to run. And down he goes. Panda putting that fence to work. Just an enormous amount of net worth and his neutral.
This is the smoke coming out.
Looks like Miracle. A little bit of trouble. He reads something is up, and Alexa just turn invisible. Out comes the dust, and they found him. With his 4 heroes, I don't think Miracle's got anywhere to go. He tries to put some damage out, but no chance in him surviving that gank. So they're probably positioned to take the tier 2 here, and with... How does Miracle God get ganked, though? He's the god. He's ascended. How did they find him? Okay, Doom strolling in and does have his ult, so if he connects on PP, not aware that he was walking in behind, and now with the Doom, I reckon that Storm Spirit is just gone. Not going to take much when he's standing inside the freaking Firefly. So think about rotating in on Illich. Miracle walking in, hitting him. Oh, blood grenade to keep him in position, but he will have a timber chain in just a second. The smallest timber chain I have ever seen, and down goes Illich. So a nice couple of kills coming out from Nigma. And my core's not taking it, Skirts. I mean, that's free real estate. Aggression now, what does it do? They use the kinetic fence to keep him inside that disruptor roll. A little bit more damage, he's going to go down. Noob is already dead. Lasso to drag that Storm Spirit underneath the tower and a hook shot to keep him in position. Hang on, they actually managed to deal with him. PP already dead. Costa Belay trying to get his ult up, and we were talking about how GH could just stand next to him and stop it. Miracle turning up for the kill, and down goes Costa Belay. Panda gonna get on out of there. No, a micro stun from Sumail keeps him in position, but there is the fence we talked about earlier, and Panda just gonna be able to stroll away. Miracle hungry, Miracle slowing, Miracle seeing rainbow TPs and having to get on out of there. They both get rooted, and there's the ult coming out from the Willow. Willow actually managing to kill the bat. Miracle being glimpsed back to the rest of his team. They didn't kill the Disruptor, and the Disruptor instead is going to deal with the TA. Beautiful glimpse from Panda and a wonderful turn from Infinity. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
His teammates play a little too far forward, and there's a hook shot reveal, and but the Disruptor played that really well.
Oh, Costa Belay slightly mistimes the ult, but I don't think it's going to matter. They've got enough damage to deal with some mail, so down he goes. They kill the Alchemist with 108 last hits. And speaking of fight, bring him back, like drag someone back with the lasso and follow with the hook shot?
No, I think the lasso will come after the fight started. I don't think...
Ooh, PP trying to jump in on Omar there, but there was a Doom waiting for him in the trees, and he still has Doom. His name is Doom, and he can press it at any point and murk one of these heroes. Looks like Noob playing on the sidelines. Sumail trying to find a way in. GH coming in with a fantastic hook shot, but the big ult Disruptor ult keeps them up for now. Okay, looks like Willow popping her ult as well to try and put some damage onto Miracle, but not quite enough. So they kill Costa Belay, and they manage to snipe the Willow. Knight going down as well. They'll secure a tower here, Scroats. Tournament, and I think TI, there was a couple of disruptor picks, but Panda making it look freaking excellent, and it might just be due to the range of all of these heroes. Like, we're looking at essentially all melee range heroes. Hang on, beautiful initiation in there from Clockwork MD backrider, but it looks like GH is actually going to go down. He hookshot forward, and they managed to deal with PP, and with PP dead, it looks like Sumail going to play forward. PP zipping on in onto 2 support heroes and not finding the traction that he needs. Knight trying to get out of there. Sumail trying to click him, but he's just going to go into his shadow Shadow Realm. Sumail perfectly timing the stun. There it is, taking the kill for himself. So they sacrificed GH. Now, they got 1900 XP and 1000 gold from that fight, and that Alchemist is getting bigger and bigger every second. Hang on, some aggression now, and there's a Doom cast onto Illich. Illich is already dead.
Area, and they've just done it now after they've been dewatered. It didn't work. I feel like they need to catch people out before they take team fights here. The tempo of Alchemist is just too strong. But in playing that Nigma, elect to just let that tower go down.
Ooh, okay. Looks like Omar is going straight on in, and he's going to explode with all of that damage coming out. Looks like Sumail caught out of position himself, and down he goes as well. So miscommunication. Miracle's not there, and I see a glimpse. No, hookshot misses because of the glimpse, and now GH in a whole bunch of trouble. Going to play forward onto him, but I don't think he's getting away from that Storm Spirit. PP taking the kill for himself. And we were talking about when that Shadow Fiend becomes relevant. Well, it might have been right there at 19 minutes he became relevant. All of a sudden, there... Oh, hang on. No, silence. On to Timber. Timber taking some damage from Miracle. Miracle putting right clicks out, and that'll be enough. Down he goes. Now on to Disruptor, and Disruptor going to take that last right click as well, and Miracle just strolls in and takes a double kill. So what was a good play from Infinity sort of gets brought undone by a nice rotation from Miracle. Oh, Miracle in straight onto that Disruptor. Holy! That was 2 right clicks and the Disruptor almost exploded. So very scary stuff. Omar has found close to Belay, hits him with the lasso, trying to drag him out of position. There's that silence we talked about earlier coming out from Miracle. Not even there, but able to have impact in this fight. And the kill actually goes to Omar, and I think it's deserved. Omar finding a beautiful pick there. Noob think it's so as well. Man, that's out Sumail. Visibility on PP. Uh-oh, I see a Disruptor, and Disruptor has Glimpse, so he's going to bring Miracle right back into his clutches. Drops the fence so he cannot get away. There is a Storm Spirit coming to play. Silence comes out, and it looks like Miracle's just going to stand and try and man-fight PP, but PP bursts him the first time. That's Aegis down, and the rest of Miracle's team can't really get here. With a big old Disruptor ult, that's it. There is no chance Miracle is going to be surviving that one, and down he goes. Kill going the way of PP.
His teammates leave him there and reveal himself in the map.
Oh, they found Omar. He's up on the high ground, but he does have the ability to get on out of there. Blinks away. They do want him though, so they're playing forward. He just so happens to leave a trail exactly where he is going, so they find him, hit him with a glimpse, bring him back to the Willow. Willow will take the kill. Up on Miracle. Dude did have his blink queued. Is it coming out to him or waiting somewhere? Looks like he's not revealing his blink. Omar finding Panda in the bottom lane. Hang on, I actually miss it. A nice little cheeky pick coming out from Team NGX. Let's go, Nigma. Finding a cheeky kill. Ooh, they found Miracle again, and PK's got his BKB now. He's just going to jump straight on in, and Miracle absolutely explodes. Whole lot of damage coming out from Team Infinity there, so... Well, Sumail got a double damage bottled now, so he's got his Orchid as well, his Radiance, he's hungry, he wants a fight, but who is he going to connect onto? This annoying ward just scouting the ball, and in comes the Storm Spirit. The Lasso comes out immediately, and that's going to waste a whole bunch of his BKB. Rapier coming out from the Willow, keeps him in position, and now the BKB on the Doom is wasted as well. Doom does not have a blink to reinitiate here, so when that BKB goes down, they might just elect to jump forward onto him. A glimpse, they don't even need to. They bring it back, and he's already dead. Looks like Sumail, popping his BKB, turning, trying to kill this Timber Sword. Timber Sword gets hit with the Glimmer, so they don't have any vision. Out comes the dust, and they can now see him. A bunch of aggression onto that Timber. Timber getting himself over the top of that cliff, and he's managing to get on out of there. BKB on Miracle, trying to get out, and he does barely escape. But now with the TA gone, they're going to play forward, and Glimpse is one hell of a spell. That's GH brought back to the clutches of Infinity, and down goes GH. So Infinity playing that fight masterfully. Wowee, that was beautiful.
We've got a fight by now if we didn't have that. You gotta make a move soon. I'll see you there. Well, seems we've lost pops. I was not going to try my hand at shoutcasting.
Oh no, my mic was freaking muted. Damn it, Scorch, damn it. Okay, well the fight breaks out there. Doesn't go the way that that Enigma want it to go. Oh, Storm Spirit zips on in, finds the Batrider. Not going to take much to kill Omar now that that Storm Spirit is starting to scale up. Gets himself his gem back, which he's very happy about. Well, high ground time. Looks like Infinity, sick of running around the map chasing heroes. Going to start to try and push a tower, and I mean, Shadow Fiend pushes towers pretty quick, especially with the Daedalus. Hang on, looks like leap forward from Omar. It's going to drag him to the high ground. Now comes the Lotus, and it's going to be the stun onto some mail. They drop themselves the fence there to stop the aggression, but now comes the disruptor off. They're all in it, and BKB trying to deal with him. They've got the Doom onto him. Looks like Coach Sabile is going to have to get on out of there. Panda in a whole lot of trouble. Knight gets very low and goes down as well. So Spirit on the high ground gets silenced, but they don't have anything to interrupt him at this stage. Coach Sabile hiding behind the trees trying to get out of there as well, and a beautiful fight coming out from Team Nigma. There you go. They successfully defend high ground, taking a kill on both of the supports, and in Aegis as well. So and neither do Nigma, so
Nigma do because of TA.
Oh, TA, that's right, TA's new super duper special third eye. I do forget about that. They know exactly when it's going to spawn. A BKB popped on Omar, thinking about jumping forward. Can he find a hero to connect onto? They actually find the Disruptor on the sideline with the Disruptor dead. There might be a whole bunch of trouble. GH jumping immediately onto Coach Sabile. Coach Sabile turning and putting his right clicks, but out comes the Doom, and now he has to get on out of there. The rest of the team left behind trying to deal with the Timbersaw, but the Doom is still on Coach Sabile. Coach Sabile in a whole bunch of trouble. Disruptor is brought back, and he's trying to get into this fight. Remember, he still does have defense, and he's ult if he elects to use it. They're trying to zone this Doom. Doom actually going down, and Sumail blinking into the ult. He's dead. The right clicks come out from Coach Sabile, and that is a dead Sumail. Storm jumping forward, finding Miracle. Miracle hex and turns into a little piggy. Oink oink, down he goes. And that is a 3-man wipe for Infinity, playing it again beautifully. Lovely buyback from Panda as well. Holy. They knocked this
And
Rax.
you've got the Alchemist factor, right? So it's really more than that compared to other games.
Ooh. Okay, well, Coach Sabile putting the presence of this Dark Lord to work. The way he goes, clicking their axe. The Dark Lord cometh and down.
And, you know, it's a minute away from going top. They can go up, secure that. They've already got, you know, some... Yep,
Storm Spirit actually jumping in early. PP trying to find a kill straight onto this Clockwork. Clockwork actually being thrown back. No, do they have the damage they do? Down goes GH, and it looks like Sumail is just in. He burns through the Disruptor again, and remember the Disruptor does not have a buyback. Now, trying to put his aggression onto Coach Sabile. Coach Sabile doomed. Has the right clicks, but doesn't have the damage to deal with the Alchemist. Timber playing forward, trying to deal with this very, very thick hero, and it looks like Timber is able to burn Sumail. Sumail is down. Miracle left behind against this Storm Spirit. Tried with the right click. Storm Spirit doesn't have any mana to get on out of there. He is caught in front of Miracle. Miracle trying to do everything he can, but he just gets grabbed by the Storm Spirit. Electro Vortex straight into the clutches of that Timbersaw, and that is another fight going the way of Infinity. Buyback out in the Batrider. I'm on that Shadow Fiend. He's setting down with a Lotus, so they're going to have to work real hard to try and get him to the high ground this time. With the Lotus is consistently being pressed on top of him, and his Lincoln Sphere, he is a very hard target, and even if they kill him once, they've got to kill him again. Here comes the Timbersaw. Doom in a precarious situation. They drop the Lassie and try and bring back the Shadow Fiend. The Shadow Fiend, they just don't have the damage to deal with him, and now they've got the Doom buyback. Shadow Fiend getting low. Sumail try to burst him and get rid of that Aegis. GH getting the hook shot to finish him off. So Aegis down.
But he just misses the second kinetic fence. They've still...
You're looking for someone farming, but don't quite connect. Shield Rune on the Storm Spirit. Oh, he's hungry, but it's about to wear off. Smoke breaks. Batrider jumping forward, but may have left to his doom, not expecting all of those heroes to be there, and that's that Disruptor ult used. Timbersaw is hungry for this fight.
That is so sad. I think Omar just clicked past that sweet spot with the blink distance. So it took him back further than the maximum distance blink has. Otherwise he connects there.
BKB press, but I don't think it's going to be enough for all that damage! Oh my god, Sumail and Noob absolutely vanish, and GG is called. There it is. First game going the way of Infinity. Beautiful plays coming out from Team Infinity here. Holy.
He died so quick. I don't know, I feel like maybe if he goes BKB Deso rather than Deso BKB, such a good front liner. He's so tanky, he's going to be mad set up for his teammates.
Shut down PP Earth Spirit. They're all going to bump into him here. Knight Gonna be the first on in. They find Noob. Gonna toss him back to the rest of the team. Big old kick's gonna lower his HP, but Cog's gonna keep the rest of the team away, at least for now. PP playing forward. Noob taking some damage from that soul assumption. And now, looks like Sumail caught a little bit out of position. GH playing on in the middle. They're trying to deal with Illich. Hang on. They get Illich. That's first blood. Go in the way of Nigma. They're gonna put some more aggression onto Miracle. Miracle going down any second now. There he goes. Goes to Belay. Going down as well. Knight might be in some trouble. Holy, there's a bloodbath. Sumail goes down as well. PP probably gonna play forward onto Omar. No, wants to secure that bounty rune. Is that 5-6 kills before the horn? Let's go!
The heroes running each other and killing each other, right?
That's Panda just killing himself to a tower. So, let's see how this game shakes up. How's that net worth looking? I gotta just have a quick check. So, Invoke are getting a whole bunch out. Hang on, did they just kill GH in the top lane? They did, but it does cost them Illich. So, Miracle getting a kill. Miracle playing in this off lane this game. I'm gonna tell you some of the guys I've met in my Dota pubs. Okay, aggression now onto Sumail. They boot him underneath the tower, and the tower's going to be putting a whole bunch of aggression onto him. Knight here with the right clicks. Sumail throwing them both up into the air with his tornado. Tries to get a right click out onto Infinity, and Infinity getting as low as 19 HP. Sorry, PP getting as low as 19 HP. PP, let's go. Showing that maybe the Earth Spirit is the king of this lane. Beating out Sumail there. Big PP. Omar. Taking some damage from Costa Vile. Costa Vile hungry. You want to eat that granny for breakfast, and one more right click will be enough. Omar trying to get away from him. A glimpse is going to bring Noob back. I think he's playing a little bit cautiously after that rotation. He was playing hyper aggressively because he knew he had PP if PP didn't bring his friends. But this isn't your average Dota pubs. This is the big leagues. When your mid screams, "Come, I need help," and you come. Age keeping Illich back, but I don't think it's going to matter because PP has come to play, and I don't think Miracle can run away. He's actually electing to try and get the port on out, but he does not successfully get out of there, which is not ideal because he's going to be walking back to his lane. GH being sent back under his tower where he's got the armor, but PP brings the magic damage and the stun. One more kick, and that'll be another kill going the way of PP. PP really low in the stun, and the EMP straight onto PP. PP turning and popping Magnetize now, and Omar might be in a little bit of trouble. They're trying to finish off PP, but PP's just going to get on out of there. He's an Earth Spirit. He can roll away and get the safety. They use the glimpse to bring Omar back, but I don't think the Magnetize is going to be enough damage to deal with him. GH playing forward onto Panda. Panda in a whole lot of trouble. They drop the Magnetize once again, and now GH copying a whole bunch of that magical damage. The kick to bring him a little bit lower, and Illich is turned up. Doesn't have enough yet with the Soul Assumption to finish him. The cookie gets GH out of there. All three of Infinity's cores up on top at the moment.
Yeah, you can't expect to just drop.
Oh, PP taking a whole bunch of damage, but he's going to have a kick in just a second and going to be able to burst GH. No, already dead. Out comes some fence to keep Sumail right next to Costa Vile. Costa Vile taking all of his damage and turning it against him. Omar, a very slow hero, but in comes a big old boat. Randolph will keep Noob very, very thick, but they can't quite connect onto anything else, so they take the pause 2 for their clockwork. They're going to play forward onto Panda here. Panda taking a whole bunch of damage in a very short period of time, getting very, very low, and down he goes. Familiars trying to put some aggression onto Noob, but I think Noob should be good. I wonder if they can secure a kill onto Illich. Illich does have a big old nuke queued up, but not as big as the nuke that comes out from Miracle. Miracle putting the pain onto him with the beam, and down goes Illich. Goes to Belay, getting harassed by GH, and goes to Belay in a whole bunch of trouble. That's a double kill for Miracle. Nigma regaining parity in this game.
Yeah, they want to spot the these farm rotations from Miracle. Look for those peaks.
Surely he knows something is up there. I'll have to wait and see. Aggression, I see a hook shot straight on into PP, and PP is caught and burst almost immediately. Panda come to defend his pause 2, but his pause 2 is no longer here. Luckily, this team does not have a glimpse. They do have an X though, and it might be just as good. Up he goes into the air, out comes the big old shark, and down goes Panda. Nigma feeling themselves now. Stack scroats. Oh yeah.
Not looking good for Team Infinity right now.
Yep, okay, looks like they used the lasso to get Omar onto high ground. GH left behind. He drops his cogs to stop any further aggression onto these heroes. Omar just electing to port on out. Miracle does the same. Vision.
The bat's always scary, but look at Nigma's lineup. They've got X, they've got hookshot.
Actually throwing out the X, and here comes the hook shot. You just mentioned both of those spells, and they just commit him immediately to deal with the bat. So everything you said, just all fell into place there, Scroats. Big brain analyst. Absolutely
it's so
huge brain
easy
analyst.
to deal with Batrider with these heroes, unless Batrider has so many items. And it's a support Batrider. He's not going to get those items.
Ooh, Panda gonna be hit with the EMP. He dropped the kinetic fence, so the rest of Sumail's team can't get in there to assist him. But holy! Out comes a big old scatter blast from that Granny. Hang on, Earthroot finds GH and kicks it back to the rest of the team. They're gonna got the Soul Assumption and try and chase down with the familiars. A little bit of a roll is gonna be enough to skew GH, so they trade the Disruptor for... Oh, there's Vision there. Ooh. The Disruptor for GH. Pinging out the double damage. There's the bat blinking forward. And he's just going to put the aggression straight onto Sumail. Sumail taking a whole bunch of damage now. They're going to put the Magnetize, and the Magnetize also will start to weaken Miracle and Omar. But the Earthroot is already gone. Omar in a whole bunch of trouble. In comes Snoop with a massive ghost ship, and down goes to Belay. All that's up behind is Illage and Knight. Illage taking a whole bunch of damage, but he's a very fast hero, has the stuns on his familiar. And a blink from Knight gets him out as well. Okay. Bit of a wash, really, for both of the teams. Got his blink, I think, at this stage. It's going to be coming to him. There it is. It actually just hit him. So, not his blink, his pipe, which is pretty big this game. There's a lot of magical damage here on Team NGX, so...
Berger's going to be catching now.
Sumail gonna find two heroes right on top. Out comes the Tornado, and that's gonna be the Earthroot and Panda. Kept in position. They like to drop the Disruptor ult, and it might be enough to scare off that Kunker at least for now. Meatball slightly whipped there. Earthroot taking a whole bunch of damage from Omar on the side, and in comes a hookshot from GH. Beautifully timed hookshot. Manages to secure that Earth Spirit. So nice little kill there. Nice little pick. They'll probably just take the tower, knowing that the Earthroot is down. Oh, X and Torrent keeps the Disruptor in place, and the Disruptor doesn't have anything left in the tank. I reckon they're going to be taking a kill onto Panda. Panda goes down. And okay. Well, that's the thing, is this Invoker does play the early game now, right? So, does just like turn up, play these early fights, which he has been doing. It's been pretty successful for him since he's got that Mage Slayer. Noob now finding Costa Belay. Costa Belay is sent back. Out comes the ult, and I reckon they've got enough damage to burst him. Maybe he's getting real low. The gloves not quite enough to finish him off, and now he's actually getting knocked out of there. GH trying to run down Costa Belay. Costa Belay in a whole bunch of trouble, and that's going to be enough. He's dead. Noob brought to the high ground by the lasso, but a cookie's going to get him straight back down, and now he's dead next to both of these supports. They're trying to burst Noob on the sideline. He comes the Earthroot, slightly whiffs his roll, drops a kick onto Noob, and Noob is taking a whole bunch of damage from that vessel. Can they burst him? Miracle strolling on in, and out comes the ult from Luna. They're going to have to turn and run. Pippy taking so much damage, he actually blocks the roll on Miracle. Absolute gamer, and that's going to be a dead Earth Spirit. Illage left behind, has a nuke, not going to be enough, and that's a 5-man wipe going the way of Nigma. Let's go, Nigma. Beautiful plays there. Yeah, I mean, 9k net worth. But he's doing alright. He's keeping up with a Razor, and he is ahead of the Kunker. But we were talking about how the... Oh, hang on. Weird blink there from Knight, and I think maybe because Costa Belay is coming in. Costa Belay trying to take all the damage he possibly can from the Luna, but he's got his BKB. May not matter. He's taking so much damage, and down he goes. They burst him on the sidelines. GH keeping the entire team busy. They actually managed to catch Panda. Panda already dead, and I reckon they'll probably play forward for this tier 2. Oh, Infinity. Maybe a bit of a misplay from them there.
Yeah, I want to say there's a way back for them. I hope there is, but I can't see it from here. I think when American gets his BKB.
That was it. That was the night. Hang on. Looks like Earth Spirit rolling on in, gets a beautiful 4-man silence. That's going to really turn this fight. Down goes Sumail, already dead, and it looks like DH is trying to get on out of there. A glimpse to bring Miracle back. Miracle does not have his ult, so he's going to be going down there as well. May have stayed a little bit too late. Miracle trying to deal with the Visage, but the Visage has that awful facet, the Gravekeeper's Cloak, and manages to survive. Earth Spirit trying to connect onto the rest of Team Nigma, but they...
We've got Batrider Shard.
Powerful Shard, my favorite as a support. Ooh, Sumail finding Knight, and GH is going to hookshot in straight on top of him. Looks like Knight might be in a bit of trouble, because out comes a big old spooky meatball, and that's going to be a dead Batrider. Noob playing forward, trying to connect onto Illage, but Illage using the familiars to get on out of that 4-staff, out on Noob, and Noob is still chasing. Remember, this is a hero who has an X. They might have glimpse, but he has X, and out comes the big old boat. No, caught on the other side of a huge fence, and now Noob might be in a whole bunch of trouble. They dropped the lasso to pull him out of position with stun from PP. Ooh, big old Magnetize silencing all of these heroes. They've got Noob isolated. Noob might be in a little bit of trouble. GH playing on the sideline. sidelines. Seeing if he can get his core on out of here. Miracle popping the ult and play forward, and it goes to Belay. Goes to Belay's BKB is about to end. They're trying to finish him off, but he manages to get out there on 158 HP. Glimpse to stop Miracle from playing forward, but I think Panda might have stayed a little bit too long. Panda being a victim of their aggression. GH playing forward onto that bat, but can't quite wrap it up. So don't know if it scales quite as hard as a Luna, but I've seen Razors 1v5 many times in my pub, so end of the pro scene, to be honest. Smoke out from Nigma, X, onto Illich, thrown up in the torrent, Sunstrike to follow, they pop the pipe to try and keep him alive, GH initiating onto the Disruptor, but the Disruptor does not care and still gets his ult off, drops a kinetic fence to try and stop the rest of these heroes from progressing forward onto his team, but a Tornado doesn't quite connect either. Alright, they take the Disruptor out. Okay, Rainbow TPs, and it looks like Earthspirit making a beautiful little play, kicking GH out of position, so GH can't initiate, but a Tornado is going to catch Illich up in the air, coming back down, Cookie connects, and they actually get the stun, they drop the Ice Wall to keep him slowed, and a big old meatball lands on top of him. That's so spicy, a meatball, and that's going to be a dead. Illich goes to Belay, caught inside the cogs, has to pop his BKB, trying to get him out of there, but they don't have any BKB piercing stuns, so goes to Belay, makes it away. Illich, dead, and now they actually managed to find Panda. Ooh, Noob playing forward, Noob and Omar, a combo to be reckoned with. They find Panda and put him in the ground. 2 kills go on the way of Nigma.
So it's quite nice.
Okay, Nigma farming the jungle creep they just found. Did you know that there was a new bat neutral camp?
Yeah.
Has turned up, has his BKB and a paddling sword. He's ready to do some paddling. Stepping forward, but hookshot in onto the Disruptor by GH, and out come the Gloves. That's going to be a dead Disruptor, and he does not have buyback. I do not know how Team Infinity take this fight without that Disruptor, Scroats. That's game, Scroats. Absolutely Omega Brain. Okay. Tornado onto the bat, that's a hookshot to follow. They drop the X to bring him back because they know he's going to force stuff himself out of there, and he is already dead. So they lose the bat for this push, and again, there's no buyback on that bat. Miracle. Man, that Luna just knocks buildings before you can say Woodaloo. It does not take much at all. Miracle just going to work on the last racks here. With the Lotus on top of him, the Earthspirit can't actually kick him without kicking himself with that low ground. Kinetic Fence keeps him in position, and out comes the gun. He pumps his BKB, turns, runs at the Razor trying to get on out of there. The Earthspirit getting hit with the stun, and down goes PP. Glimpse to bring the Luna back, but I don't know that they have the damage to deal with her. Goes to Belay, thinks maybe I do. Gets pushed to the low ground by the College. Pops his BKB, he's going to punch straight at the Luna. Hookshot to get him in position. Big old spicy meatball to try and do some damage onto that Earthspirit. Luna getting really low here. Hang on, not as long as goes to Belay, and goes down to the Sunstrike. Looks like they dropped the last here to try and pull the Luna back up to the high ground. Not going to be enough. The bat is already dead, and I think the Illich is going to follow. GG is called, and will be the last victim of that 5-man wipe. Let's go, Nigma. Scroats. We're going to game 3. That annoying little...
Not without his massive network. We're seeing those early weak kinetic fences from Panda again, though. It just looks painful to play against.
Ooh, Costa Belay now diving deep. Omar gonna be getting glimpsed back, and he actually popped the stun onto Costa Belay. Noob playing a little bit further forward. Samael's gonna find Panda on the sidelines. Looks like they're gonna try and use the boars to run down the gyro. Can't quite connect, but we probably will see Disruptor lose his life. No! The fence! Panda popping a potion. Okay, Damo and chat flaming you there, Scroats.
Oh, there he goes, yeah.
A bit of a cheeky tip coming out from Panda onto that Invoker there, which was absolutely fantastic. A lot of aggression onto Panda now, and I don't think he's going to be able to get away. Hang on, there's no way. Ooh, Blood Grenade, and the bird are enough to secure the kill onto Disruptor. Puck, dropping the coil onto Noob. Noob going to try and disappear behind his tower, but there is a rocket that's going to show them exactly where he is going. Samael walking on in, dropping the EMP to try and get some of that mana out of Costa Belay, but PP on the sideline trying to play forward onto Noob. Noob trying to get out of there. He's got the board to slow the Puck, so the Puck can't quite connect, but whoo, holy magical damage. Puck going to the high ground. Out comes the stun from the Lion. Beautiful dodge from the Puck up in the air from the Whirlwind. He doesn't have a phase shift for a little bit longer. Out comes the stun from the Invoker. Little micro orb there to get himself out of there, but... Ooh, Phoenix rotating in. Phoenix silenced. Phoenix might be in a whole bunch of trouble. They're going to get a kill on the Puck, but it is going to cost them the Phoenix. So he's going to stroll on out there.
They'll need the cavalry for that, that's for sure.
PP rotating top. He's going to find Noob. There it is, Coil and Noob caught underneath the tower. A whole bunch of damage coming out from Coach Belay and that puck, and that's going to be a dead Beastmaster. But mid lane, they've actually found Panda. Panda inside the snowball. Do they have the damage to deal with him? They're going to throw out the right clicks. Ooh, one more. Yep, perfect. They deal with the Disruptor, so they trade the Beastmaster for the Disruptor. Illich, now coming mid, drops the X, drops the turret, and Samael going to be hit by the turret and the ghost ship. But so thick, it is but a scratch. The infused raindrops. Difference between a dead alchemist and a living alchemist. They're going to try and play for him here. He's sitting right on top of a ward, Scroats.
Here's that same ward we saw placed down when Miracle was playing TA.
There he is, caught. They're going to torrent and X. In comes Ghost of Belay, and with all that damage, that's going to be a dead Miracle. Miracle was getting ahead there in the network, but now sent back to his fountain. They've actually caught Ghost of Belay under the tower, but they're going to actually elect to pop the Coil, and they actually burst Ghost of Belay. Tornado slightly misses Knight. Knight trying to get on out of there, but Nigma showing their fangs. They're saying, if you're going to kill Miracle, we're going to do our best to kill the rest of your team. Knight gets caught by a cheeky stun by Omar. They find him. Who kills Omar? Ooh, pick it up. Pick up the Aegis. They know you haven't picked up the Aegis. Okay, and it looks like Sumail goes through the portal. I wonder if they can get a good disengage here. Omar going to be left behind. Big old heal coming out for the Lion. A shout onto... Oh no, he's actually in the snowball. They tried to shout on Coach Belay, but Coach Belay just disappears right in front of their eyes. Miracle playing forward, trying to deal with these enemy freaking claws, but they just cannot get the connection that he's looking for. Illich dodges the tornado. Miracle jumping forward, looking for Coach Belay, can't find him. Instead, gonna drop the stun onto the Cooker. Cooker gets hit by the Sunstrike, hits by a blood grenade, hit by a Phoenix. And that's going to be a kill onto Illich. That was in a milliseconds, hundredths of a second, thousands of a second. Gets a beautiful blink off. Kinetic fence to try and keep Miracle here because look who's respawning. It's Illich. He throws up the torrent. He doesn't actually connect onto either of these two heroes. But Coach Belay trying to burst Samael. Samael hit by the dust. Throws the tornado to get Coach Belay off of him, but it's not going to be enough. That's going to be a dead Samael. No, gets to the disarm off. He's trying to get out of there. Omar trying to create space, but now just isolated Panda and Omar man fighting the fence to keep him in position. And down goes Omar. Illich coming in to finish it off. There it is. Right, love seeing support to duke it out. Nice little jump on him from Costa Belay, and he's actually playing forward now onto Miracle. Does he have the damage in his tank to deal with Miracle? No. No. They're not defending top. Oh, X used. Illich jumping forward, gets hit with an X, and they know where he's going to land. Jumps straight on back in, and he goes Miracle. Miracle hit with a snowball. Now, Tornado's going to keep him there a little bit longer, and Miracle's going to try to find the right clicks. Out comes the finger. Illich on the other side of the fence, and now that's going to turn their aggression over the Gyro. Gyro pops his BKB, but they get so much damage. The X is enough to stun him, and he cannot get away to safety. They take the kill on that big scary Gyro. Right.
And cost his team.
Miracle actually charging his stun before he ports, but the problem is that the Lion ported there a little bit earlier, so it's a long port. Now Lion caught inside the Disruptor ult. Samael caught by the Hawk ult, and yeah, no connection on a Alchemist. So Miracle.
Noob's been scanned out.
Yeah, Noob in a whole lot of trouble. I don't think that's gonna take long to kill him here. He's just caught by 4 heroes. Nice little pick. Revealing this ward. They actually de-warded another ward they had just... Looks like we're looking at a Roshoff. Here we go. They're playing forward onto Doom. They found him. They're going to commit everything they have into killing this Beastmaster. He pops his pipe and he pops his crimson. He's a little longer than I think they expected him to. BKB now going up on Coach Belay, but now comes that egg he was talking about, and they're not going to have the damage to deal with the egg. In just a few seconds, we're going to see the egg go off. Will it be in time? No! The snowball actually keeps him alive a little bit longer. Finger coming out onto the Cooker. Cooker getting absolutely annihilated. They're playing forward onto that Gyro. Gyro's dead. That's Coach Belay out of this game. Illich to follow. Uh-oh. Infinity dropping the ball a little bit there. Maybe not expecting all that damage to come out from Team Nigma. He just lived so long too. Like Pipe and Crimson, hang on, speaking of living a long time, Puck may not be living much longer. A beautiful initiation onto PP. Miracle and Omar working together.
Just pull that BKB out of him.
And now, with BKB on cooldown, Miracle gonna blink to the high ground. Okay, Tusk actually has ads and kicks him straight out of position. He does have his BKB, but he's still going to try and get on out of there. Meatball thrown. This is going to turn. The Crimson is going to keep the buildings alive a little bit longer, but a glimpse brings Miracle right out of position once again, and there it is. How much damage going to be silenced, and he will be going down. GH having to get on out of there himself, and now, they kick back Sumail in a whole bunch of trouble. He does have Aegis, but maybe the Aegis should have been instead on top of that freaking Alchemist. Alchemist already dead. Sumail respawning, but I don't think he's going to be alive much longer. They burst Noob on the backline, and Sumail's just out of position. He pops his BKB. Warrior's Punch goes through BKB, and that's a double kill going the way Coaster B lay. Alrighty then. And also, who do they pick here? Like, it's so hard to find these heroes. Okay, next on to Gyro. Yeah, heard Alk pop his ult, and he just jumps forward straight onto Illich. Illich in a whole bunch of trouble now, because that Alchemist is hitting real hard and real fast. Looks like throw out the snowball. They boot Miracle out of position, but he does have a BKB, so he's able to stay alive at least for now. Out comes the coil, kicking in position as the Gyro about to start applying damage. He's been stunned for a while, but now, hang on, the Hex keeps him out of this fight a little bit longer. Miracle running back and forth, looking for a target, but he's just being completely kited. That's it. Miracle is dead, and now Noob kicked to the high ground. He's going to try and put some damage onto Illich. They're playing forward onto Knight. Knight's going to pop, but Omar probably going to die a little bit shortly afterwards. Noob walking back in because he knows that his life is already forfeit. They take the Alchemist and Noob.
Is that Tusk still what we just spoke about? Really putting him out of position, making him please pick a B earlier than that poor old Tusk just ate it. They relax a little bit. That's their only chance. Like right now, if they jumped on Gyro, but it's too late. Dota's, like I said, game of milliseconds. You got to take those opportunities when it comes. It's too late. They don't know. They didn't know the opportunity was there, but it was, and now it's not.
Yeah, Omar drops a stun and a hack straight onto the Disruptor. It looks like Miracle going to go forward and burst that Disruptor absolutely immediately. He dropped the roar onto the Gyro, and hang on, didn't we say they couldn't kill the Gyro? The Tusk is trying to keep Miracle away from Coaster Belay, because Coaster Belay is the biggest threat in this fight. It looks like Miracle would like to just go straight over the Panda. That's not his buyback. Here comes the egg. Coaster Belay pops it next to Ruiz, going to be stunned. Miracle trying to find a way in onto this Gyro. Image being zoned to sidelines as well. Noob now taking some damage punches to BKB. Knight kicking Miracle away once again, but this is the thing. The rest of Infinity is already taking a whole bunch of damage. Coaster Belay trying to put some damage onto Noob now, because Sumail has been sniped on out. Miracle does have a rocket on him, and hold on, this fight might be going in one direction very quickly. In comes all of Team Infinity. They find Miracle hiding in the trees there. A beautiful snowball to follow is enough to kill him. Noob down to the trees, next, and that's going to be enough to wrap up that team fight. That's 4 kills going the way. Trading his buyback for another one of theirs. The Alk still up in 40 seconds, and we're seeing the barracks just knocked on down here. I mean, make that 2 barracks, because in the bottom lane, they're pushing down the bottom barracks as well, so I think they're pretty happy with how this has all turned out. They still do have a Rax up in the top lane for Team Nigma, but Infinity have got what they needed. They're just going to back on out for now. Oh no, they find Omar, they kick him well away from the rest of his team. They didn't even need the kick when there was the glimpse coming up from the Disruptor there, so up front as he should be. What he can. Miracle jumping in, but the tornado, miscommunication there from Sumail, and he can't actually connect onto the gyrocopter there. Silence onto the Tusk, but he's got the Lotus, so he's immediately dispelled. Now a Silence onto Beastmaster. Beastmaster turning and popping his roar. Looks like Miracle going in, trying to deal with that gyrocopter. Gyrocopter thrown into the snowball. They isolate Noob, and now Noob caught alone amongst 4 heroes. Noob in a whole bunch of trouble, and down he goes. Uh-oh. Illich taking the kill there. Miracle just not being able to find anyone to connect onto that annoying bloody Tusk.
To clean them up and take the bat back.
Panda finds Omar, pushes him back. Infinity has a shield rune, finds Sumail. Sumail in a whole bunch of trouble. He's set. That Aghanim Scepter starts with D and ends in Disruptor.
Of course.
Okay, here it is. Big old play, still a double damage on Miracle. Okay, Coil comes out of Noob, obviously BKB. He drops the screen onto the gyrocopter, but again, the gyrocopter does have an Aegis. He's taking a whole bunch of damage, but they don't quite have enough to finish him. The fourth block on the sidelines, they drop the egg. They're isolating from the rest of the team, but that's enough to park. This fight may be a little bit easier. The egg pops, and now goes to Belay, able to play forward. They've caught Noob, they put some damage onto him. More punches hit with the air, and out comes the Disruptor. Which catches both GH and Noob, so both of them will lose their lives. Old Satanic. Static himself. Okay, here he is. Just going for Megas. Ooh, we're gonna see Noob once again kick down to the low ground. Sobel to follow. He's getting landed inside the cover, but that's gonna create an opportunity for them to jump onto the gyro. Gyro down to Aegis. He will be getting back up, but the managed to burst Noob on the back by Noob. Doesn't have a buyback, 110 seconds. No, Beastmaster, Miracle having to commit and try and kill this gyro. He's putting everything gas into it, but he doesn't quite have enough gas in the tank. Sumail kicked to the low ground. Sobel to follow, and that's going to be a dead Invoker. That's going to be a dead Alchemist, and ooh, there is still a buyback on him, but I don't know if they have enough in the tank. Let's see if GH, Omar, and Miracle can defend their fountain, defend their ancient, ooh, try and secure this third game. Done, charged up on Miracle. Miracle throws the stun out, but they'll have to be careful because remember, that Tusk can put him out of position at any point. So Gordon can keep the gyro alive, and there we go. He gets kicked out of position, but on Glitch sprints him back straight underneath the tower again, but it does not matter. So much damage is coming out of Coach Pile. That's GG. Series goes to the way of Infinity. Let's go, Infinity. A few claps on the way out.